Alright, alright, alright. It's another beautiful day in GTA 5, another day for a Black Eden mod review, and today we're going to be looking at more of a vehicle aesthetic mod. We're looking at the Dirt mod, the 4K Dirt mod by Migaust, which basically changes the way vehicles get dirty when they're in the mud. But in addition to that, we've also got another interesting mod which changes the way vehicles act in the mud. So in general, this is like an off-roading sort of mod video for anybody who likes off-roading in GTA. So as you can see, we've got our beautifully clean Rancher there, custom number plate, and we're going to take it for a spin. I'm going to show you just what this dirt mod does. So if any of you didn't know in GTA, there is a dirt variable on your car, and basically the more you drive around, I'll show you it now, look. Yeah, so if we go on to paints, see there's dirt level? And there's also paint fade. Now both of these actually go up as you operate your vehicle in GTA 5. So as you can see, it's on 0.07 now, 0.08, and the more sort of drifting you do and shit like that, it slowly goes up. And the maximum variable it can reach is 14.90. So quite a bit of a way to go. So it's not a quick process by any means, but obviously your car gets dirty. So basically this changes all of the decal textures for the mud. So, without further ado, I'm going to go for a little razz and I'm going to see what it's like when I'm done. Alright, we've gone for a little razz, and as you can see, the vehicle is certainly covered in mud, and quite realistically, he's actually added the little windscreen wiper smears, which is quite cool. I like that, even though I didn't turn on my windscreen wipers. But it's a nice little touch. As you can see, the whole car is covered literally, head to toe. The wheels, the bumpers, the lights, the windows, the lot. Now the only downside of this mod really is that when you go into first person, it doesn't look anywhere near as impressive for some reason. Well, this all does, but the front is just, you see there's like a line between where it stops being so, I don't know, apparent. What we'll quickly do is, just to see if it has any effect on the car whatsoever, we're going to quickly tint the windows. So if we switch these to black. Yeah, okay, we've still got that muddy look. Yeah, it doesn't really change anything internally though. And as I said, the files are actually 4K, so if you're like Henny and you got yourself a nice 4K monitor, you can actually render it up in 4K, which is a nice little touch. Although, equally though, it's a shame that he doesn't offer lower resolutions for people with, less high-end kit. But yeah, another great thing about this mod is it obviously affects all the NPCs, so as you're driving around, come back here, you bastard. God damn it, this thing is slow. Right, as you can see, they're all muddy as well. That's actually a poor example of that car. The bigger the windows on the car, the better it looks. So that's why I got this Rancher out, because it's got fat windows, and we're just gonna put out in front of this guy. Sorry, mate. Quick mud check. I've got to check you got mud. Oi. Fuck. What? Why is she on the back? I might hop in with her. Oh, but what? Oh god, the dead. What on earth? Why does this always happen in my videos? Right, they're just gonna leave the Mother Earth thing, but as you can see, nice and dirty. It's a good mod, the mud mod. Oh, they're pulling out. You can't just pull out onto a highway like that. What are these people doing? I want to follow them now, because that's strange. They've got someone in the back. I've never seen that in GTA. And not only that, they've just literally abandoned their dead mother, and now the car is, I can catch up to it on foot. That's how slow they're going. I've got no idea why. What the fuck? And I wonder if I hijack it, will the girl get off the back? Oh, I see why they're going so slow. I think one of the wheels, yeah, the right wheel's locked up. Alright, sorry love, you're not really fit to drive this vehicle, so I'll have to get you out now. Right, the two in the back will jump out, but will the one on the back? Yeah, speed up, speed up, speed up! Oh, no, we still got someone with us. Alright, cool. Well, it'll still bring us on to the next mod then, quite nicely. Alrighty, so we're over here near the Zancudo swamp now, and of course we've still got the migrant chick in the back of the same vehicle. We're actually just going to quickly clean it up, quickly repair it, just because the front end was completely smashed up. Basically, this is where you really get an idea for the Go Stuck Yourself mod and how it works. So this is literally the muddiest you will find in the game. And as you can see, as soon as we go into it, wait for it, look at that, sinking right down. Now the vehicle's got a lot less power now, because it's stuck in the mud, so to speak. You slide around a bit more, I guess, and look at how quickly we're getting muddy now. That little dirt variable I was talking about before, It's amplified when you're in like muddy areas like this. But yeah, the main reason I came here was to show you the difference between four-wheel drive cars and you know, rear or front axle drive cars. So if we get ourselves nice and perched in the mud, I think this is literally the muddiest like fucking square meter of the map. So basically, full throttle, we easily climb out, yeah? No problem at all. But, alright, so we've got the Jackal now, which is obviously a coupe, and I think it's front wheel drive, oh, it's rear wheel drive. So obviously we're going to get ourselves stuck in that same mud that we got in with the Bison. This time we don't have a four-wheel drive car, we've only got two wheels. We've only got two-wheel drive, man! So, as you can see already, we're having a bit of trouble. Now let's try and get out. Oh. Oh dear. Oh shit. Looks like we're stuck in the mud. And even if we... I mean, you can do that trick where you kind of press forwards and backwards to do a wheel spin and then let go of the brake. But you see, it only nudges the front wheel forward a tiny bit. In fact, we are slowly moving. It's extremely slow, but we are really slowly making progress. But obviously, we're probably going to burst the tyres before we get out. So that's just to give you an idea of that. We're going to quickly compare that with a front-wheel drive car now, which I'm pretty sure, I think the Acia or the Acia is a front-wheel drive car. Let's quickly check that out. What would that be under? Sedans, the Acia. Pretty sure this front-wheel drive, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. So look. Almost exactly the same amount of power. Looks like that other car has completely sunken into the mud. But it's just brutal. Look at this. So, I mean, I am in a really deep bit, so I'll just teleport forward like a little bit. But say you got yourself here. Even here, you know, you're gonna have troubles when you got a front-wheel drive car like this. You just can't get out. But the difference is insane. The moment you get a four-wheel drive car, you can just pop in and out of mud like it's nobody's business, and that's what it's designed for, really. So it adds a really good level of realism to the game. Once you're in a Bison like this, doesn't matter fucking how deep you get in that mud, you're coming out. You know, like look, there you go. If we were this deep in the Acia, we'd be fucked. But obviously we've got the Bison, we've got four-wheel drive, so we'll just tear it out, no problem at all. This bad boy, the Brawler, is four-wheel drive, and this will have no problem getting out of the mud. Look, I'm even going to go balls to the wall, sink it all the way in, no problem. Skirt straight out, look at that. And it's not unrealistic. You don't launch out like a fucking rocket. You slowly creep out, you know. Free crawler, that sounds like something that can... Oh, oh no, forgot. I haven't got the MP patch, unfortunately, guys. So all of the online vehicles don't last for long. But let's try some motorbikes. We get out the Sanchez, get it down in the mud. Oh, straight away those wheels have sunk. But I think on a motorbike, yeah, it shouldn't really have any problem getting out. Yeah, no problem at all there. Let's try the Faggio. In fact, Faggio, yes, right. So, oh dear. Right, we've sunk, and it's not getting out, but it is in reverse. So let me just spin it around. If it doesn't sink. Oh, we're pretty. Faggio is not what you want to take into the swamp. Let me know. Come on, boy! Oh, right, if we spin it around, quick time, and just reverse it down. Let's see how well Faggio... Oh shit, I've killed it, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Fuck. Okay, so, I mean, the Faggio, we can't take it very deep because it'll just stop working. So let's try and get out. Yep. I think it's just died again. It pulled for a little bit and then it died. The Faggio is clearly not going to get you out of a swamp when you need to get out of the swamp. You know what I mean? You're better for one of these bad boys. And for that matter, let's try quad bikes quickly. Okay, I'm presuming they're an off-road Blazer. Right. So we're on a quad. This should have no problem really getting in and out of the mud. Ooh, sunk down. Spin it round. Sink it down. Ooh, steady. Not too far. Right. Yeah, quad has no problem getting out of the mud. Now I want to try something a little bit bigger. Now this should really be the best vehicle for navigating the swamp. Let's see if that's correct. So what we'll do is we'll spin it around. This thing should have a hell of a load of torque. I think that's based on the Caterpillar. I actually researched this recently. It's actually got an insane engine in it of like 8.5 litres or something. It's like 12 cylinders. So yeah, no problem going through. Have we sank at all? Let's quickly check. Yeah, we have. Yeah, those tyres have sank. Will it get out? Yeah, no problem at all. Right, so yeah, if you install this mod and you need to, for some reason you find yourself in that situation where you've got to get across the Zancudo Swamp, this is the vehicle of choice, because you will not have a problem. If you go through this muddy area here, sink into it, but the wheels are so big they don't even really sink. This is what you want. You want the dump. Dump will save you. Oh, did we just, I think we just killed a bird. Oh dear. This stuff always seems to happen in my mod reviews, I'd say. But yeah, the dump is the vehicle to go forward, really. Quite literally to go forward. You ain't gonna have any problems with this bad boy. Yeah, so just to give you a reference point, I've whipped out the adder. You're gonna see how well this handles the mud. But yeah, you can just see the 4K dirt mod making all the difference on the aesthetics. Yeah, we're gonna sink into the mud now. Ooh, ooh. That's actually so deep, it's probably coming into the footwells. Yeah, it is. Oh god. Right. Right, we're deep. Right. Full power. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now, I mean, that'll get out probably just because it's got a W16 engine in it, so it's got so much torque. But I know what you're thinking, you know, if I have this mod on, will it affect all of the other NPCs in the game? Yes, it will. The answer is yes. Yep. We might as well try a monster truck as well. No problem. Still sinks. I think the mud affect every single car in the game. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, no problem really. As long as you've got big wheels, wide wheelbase, and you want to be quite high up. I think if you've got all of those things, not much mud is going to stop you, to be honest with you. Yeah, the only real downside to this mod is that there aren't a great deal of muddy places in GTA 5, so you've obviously got the Zancudo Swamp. That's kind of a muddy area. This is also a relatively muddy area, where the lake ends. Other than that, it's pretty much just over by the dam. Not the dam, sorry, the reservoir. Oh yeah, no, there is a dam here as well. Because this area is where I'm at now, and this is really fucking muddy, so we're going to quickly spin it down here. We're in the Sand King LWB, so not the XL, not the 4-seater. Just the 2-seater, but this has got a hell of a ton of power, and basically I've come here to do a specific test. So, this area might not even be muddy. I think because it's sand, it's classed as something else. Yeah, it is, unfortunately. Back to the swamp. Alright, we'll switch the weather to rain. Absolutely pissing it down. Oh, I thought I was going to smash the windscreen there. Nice, okay. So, in the Sand King, still sinking on that, but to be honest with you, second from the dump, I reckon this is the best vehicle to have. It's so high up off the ground that even when you get in some real thick mud, it just isn't a problem, you know what I mean? Wheel spinning it, no worries. Right, we're going to try and blitz it through this swamp, see what happens. Right, ooh, landed, sunk, we've landed, we're airborne, sunk, we're airborne again. Oh no, we're in the lake. Oh, but it looks like the Sand King is just about tall enough to just go straight through it. Ooh! What a machine. Nice. So yeah, it's as easy as that really, guys. If you're going to install this mod, make sure you've got an off-road vehicle. Or don't go off-road. You know, it's kind of like real life. You wouldn't take a Mercedes A-Class through the desert. You wouldn't take a Porsche Panamera through a swamp, so why would you do it in GTA? Oh, okay, and last but not least, if you're a fan of the smaller vehicles, just going to give you a quick show of how well they do in the mud. Now, it's probably quite predictable how a vehicle like this is gonna handle in slippery conditions. With an extremely small wheelbase, extremely small wheels, and an extremely small amount of power, you're probably going to struggle quite a lot. But let's test, because who knows? Panto might prove me wrong. Right, little wheel spin. Right. And the engine's broke. Fuck. Right, we've repaired the engine. Let's have a second run at that. I think just about like there, and we'll stop it there just because I don't want to drown the engine again. Right, wheel spin. Oh god damn, it's happened again. Right, steady now, steady. Right, we'll stop there, no further. The wheels are spinning. Let's go. Oh, the engine broke again. Right, we're just gonna go down, and then we're gonna slam it. Come on. Those wheels are spinning. Yeah, and I think at that point the engine gives up. So yeah, do not drive around in one of these. Not a good idea. Instead, opt for a 4x4 like the Bison, or if you want to completely, you know, do it professionally, you get out the dump. You go with that. So yeah, this has been the Dirt mod, along with the Go Stuck Yourself mod. Thanks very much for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next episode.